I just had a conversation earlier today with my friend Heather Monahan, and she said this, and I'm just going to quote Heather. She said, "Take messy action." Take messy action. And I think that's a beautiful way to respond to the question that you just asked. I probably would have said something similar, but different than that. Take messy action. Done is better than perfect. You don't have to sit around and get clarity. Just do something. Mood follows action, right? I mean, if you want to change the way that you feel, take action, take a step. It doesn't have to be the perfect step. You just got to worry about the next step. So don't worry about the 5-year picture and the 10-year picture. Just worry about today and what you're going to do with the day that you've been given. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's not promised. Live into the next 12 hours in front of you and just do something with it. And I think if you live that way, you're going to be fine. And I also think vision's important. So I don't want to minimize the importance of having a vision and fighting for clarity, because I do think fighting for clarity is really important.
Right.
But I think clarity and having a vision needs to be married with messy action. It's a both and, right? It's have a vision, think about where you want your life to go, and then take messy action. And as far as like having a vision or creating a vision, what I would give to the people listening is start with who and then work on what. A lot of people work on what and then try to figure out who. And so what I mean by that is figure out who you want to become before you figure out what you want to accomplish. Before you set all your revenue goals and all your production goals, work on your values. Think about like your family, your identity. I mean, those things are ultimately what's going to drive what you accomplish anyway. Right. And the problem is if you don't figure out who before what, your goals could take you to a place that you never intended to go. And that was my story at 27 years old. I set my goals before my values, and my goals took me to a place that I never really intended to be at.
I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Thrive State podcast. And if this podcast is bringing a lot of value to you, if you find that your life is just improving with this podcast, that your life is getting to the next level, please consider supporting it. And here's a few ways you can do so. You can do so by liking this video and commenting on this video, and also sharing this video with your friends and family. Another thing you can do is go to ratethispodcast.com/ThriveState. Go ahead and leave us a 5-star review there. It will really, really help this show grow. And this will give me more time so that I could actually give more content to you, just like you got in this episode. And if you haven't already picked up a copy of my book, Thrive State, Your Blueprint for Optimal Health, Longevity, and Peak Performance, you can pick it up now. It became a #1 new release in longevity. Go to thrivestatebook.com. And if you enjoy the book, please consider leaving us a review as well. And the last thing you can do, if you're liking everything here and you want to work more closely with me as well as my team to get you into the Thrive State, go to kienvu.com/accelerator and consider joining the home course, the Thrive State Accelerator. It's really the course that I use. It's the concepts that I use personally when I work with CEOs, celebrities, and my high-profile clients to get them to the Thrive State. Again, the Thrive State Accelerator at kienvu.com/accelerator. And because you're a listener of this podcast, I want you to save 25% by using the coupon code podcast25. I hope we continue to give value to you. And remember always, you are your best medicine.